Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up next on the show, Chad Kuhl gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, I think the key for him is going to have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes.
So stepping in is Richie Ashburn, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Talk about being caught off guard. You won't see that but once a year. First pitch of the game, and he bunts for a knock, and now they have to deal with him on the base paths.
Here comes Jimmy Rollins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Ashburn aboard here at first with nobody out. A ball and a strike.
This is a tough guy to turn two on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
The 1-1.
One ball, 2 strikes,
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. A runner at first with no outs here. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. McCutchen is there, and he has it for the first out. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
So now to the plate, Mike Schmidt, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Throw over to first. Runner's back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Two balls and no strikes to Mike Schmidt. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 2-2 gets him looking. Strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Bryce Harper is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. towards second. That's a strike. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Harper swings and hits it very well to right. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Throw to second, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Foul swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And that one is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
That's a familiar swing from Kutch right there. He was absolutely adored by these fans in Pittsburgh, and I'm sure they love seeing him back in this yard.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. Robin Roberts gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And that one yanked just foul. 2-2. Grounded to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Batting second, the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Stepping in now, Andrew McCutchen. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. McCutchen takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leap with that.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. One away. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
Next up, Roberto Clemente, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner back safely. Wagner, the runner at second with one away. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Ralph Kiner.
Up next for the Buccos, Ralph Kiner trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
Too high, ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Willie.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Willie Stargell, hoping to cash in here in the first inning. Runners at the corners, 2 away. From the belt, the pitch goes the other way as this is lined to left. McCutchen is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Pirates strand a... Second inning set to go, and next will be the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
First offering. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. One out, nobody on. On the ground to third. Throw on to first, two gone.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Two down, no one on base. And stepping in now will be Robin Roberts. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Richie Ashburn will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Two and 0 to the Phillies center fielder.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Roberts, the runner at first with two gone. Nope. 3-0.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Now at the plate here is Jimmy Rollins. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch on the way. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, but they lead it 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and the dependable Jason Kendall stands in.
Jason Kendall.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Down 0-2.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So now into the box is Bill Mazeroski. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball 1-0. This pitch is popped up. Gregorius moving to his left. 2 gone.
Batting it, the third baseman, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Into the box, Chad Kuhl, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. Two and one.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And the pitch on 2 and 1. Skied down the left field line. And McCutchen will put this one away, and the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And the 2-1. Belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. First delivery to him. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, the left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen.
Yeah, not fooled by that breaking ball in his last AB at all. He jumped all over it. That's such a good feeling as a hitter when you know you're picking up the secondary stuff right out of the pitcher's hands.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
On to Stargell at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 3-0. Bottom of the third now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Honus Wagner.
Not shortstop. Honus.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
2-0 count, and the pitch.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 delivery. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Wagner stands at second with no outs. Big breaking ball and a beauty. 1-2.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Roberto Clemente, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 pitch. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The next 1-2 pitch.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
At the plate now, Ralph Kiner. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
1-1. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail in this one 3-0. At the plate now is Didi Gregorius. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
1 pitch, 1 swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he misses again, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. He somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Throw by Wagner is right there for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman.
Man at second with 1 down, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, You were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Gregorius leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now a sinker this time, but this ball stays outside as he loses him here. It's ball 4.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Robin Roberts. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. Frazier is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Richie Ashburn.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Richie Ashburn. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Phillies leave a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now into the box. Willie Stargell hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. The windup and the 0-1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Jason Kendall. As he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands, it's strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Count remains at 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Harper on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
Next up, Bill Mazeroski. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. So here's Adam Frazier as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
The 0-1 on its way.
Oh, that's kicked out.
Lifted into center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave one. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jimmy Rollins. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes.
Oh, that's cool.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Phillies shortstop in front of the count, 3-1.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Stepping in next, Mike Schmidt. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. As a look, now the pitch.
Ball 2.
Let's pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in this strike zone.
From the belt, the pitch. Back up the middle. Reined in. A bare hand for one to Pops, and that finishes off the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. He'll get it into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
Your attention,
so he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Chris Stratton takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Here comes the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. As a look, now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Clemente gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Pirates nothing. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Brian Reynolds is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Now batting.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Hannes Wagner, he doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the AB now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different.
And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
So now to the plate, Andrew McCutchen, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Fly ball right down the line in left. But this will land untouched.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box now, Roberto Clemente, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Wagner is off at first with 2 away. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
From the belt, the pitch lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Here comes the 1-2.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Hit hard down the line. And there's his first base hit in this one.
The left fielder, number 4, Ralph Kiner.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Ralph Kiner. He grounded out last time up. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Up high, 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
2-1. Here it is. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Harper, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Into the box, Willie Stargell, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That evens it up, 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-1 pitch. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Payoff pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cashburn will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. 5 innings complete. Phillies on top, 4-1. Luis Oviedo takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 57, Luis Oviedo.
All set for the start of the inning, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto.
The catcher, JT.
Now here it comes. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a ground ball for Mazeroski at second. Throw to first gets it.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Next, it'll be Rhys Hoskins. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Bill Mazeroski, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Fastball called for strike 2. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2. Too
close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Harper has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Adam Frazier.
Digging in will be Adam Frazier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the AB now. Pulled toward right center field. Ashburn able to track it down for the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Richie Ashburn. Here's the first pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Swinging a looper to left. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And he is safe at second base as he legged
in a day. You would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double. To the plate now, Jimmy Rollins.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Stargell in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it. Runner at second, 1 away, and in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. From the stretch, runner's on his way to third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Mazeroski is there, and the side is retired. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they lead it 4-1. Kevin Newman is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far so good.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Wagner.
One away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th. And here's a man whose baseball card goes for more than $1 million. Honus Wagner. First pitch of the AB on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, McCutchen.
And now Andrew McCutchen. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, up there.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
A 2-0 count to the Bucks center fielder. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Two out, nobody on. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. And he makes the play to end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it 4-1. Sam Howard has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 54, Sam Howard.
So here is Bryce Harper. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now back, the left fielder,
Andrew McCutchen will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And now a pitch on the way. To the left side, but it's well foul. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Stargell has room in foul territory. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
now back, second base.
Next to dig in, Didi Gregorius. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
The 3-1, and that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him, so no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The catcher, JT.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up JT Realmuto. From the stretch, and he swings right over the top of this one. 0-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Hard hit towards center, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Archie Bradley is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Gene Segura is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up Roberto Clemente. Pitch on the way. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 now.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
The 3-1.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ralph Kiner, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
One 1-0 count. Here it is. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Harper to the track. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, he had success earlier in the day, driving in their only run. And that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some lucky kid gets a souvenir. He's been huge for them in this one.
At the plate now, Willie Stargell. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. No outs, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. Gone! They've tied the game on back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Talk about it being a game of inches. That ball stays barely fair to tie this ball game up. Late innings. You have to be feeling super confident rounding the pillows after tying this one up.
Vince Velasquez is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. At the plate, Jason Kendall, as he puts it on the ground to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Into the box now, Bill Mazeroski. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Segura has it, and that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Adam Frazier.
Digging in next, Adam Frazier. He flew out in his last AB. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
1 strike.
3 runs already home here. Yanked hard but foul to the right. Two and 2 to Adam Frazier. Fouled away. The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. David Bednar will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Eric Gonzalez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. He's set. Here it comes. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Alec Bohm will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away.
Number 28, Alec Bohm.
Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Fastball just missed above the zone.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Richie Ashburn. He doubled his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Lifted in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still all square at 4 apiece. Brad Miller will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 13, Brad Miller.
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Eric Gonzalez.
Third baseman, Eric Gonzalez.
First pitch on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Miller onto the grass. He's there and records the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Honus Wagner. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First delivery to him. Lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Not in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Hoskins waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Stepping up is Andrew McCutchen. Flew out last time up. And now the first pitch. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ball game. Solo shot here to left center field, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs, so you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
One-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Pittsburgh came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. David Bednar pitches well enough to get the W. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our